again, this is by all means not an exhaustive list, but these are 4 ones that that popped up to me. One was striving for holiness. God doesn't expect you to be perfect. Your teammates don't expect you to be perfect. But the question is, are you moving towards perfection? Are you moving towards holiness? And that's this question you have to wrestle with yourself. Because there are times when we kind of go on our way and like I know that, for a lot of you, you're involved in probably like 6 different extracurriculars, plus you've got piano, math, violin, and swimming, and basketball, and badminton, all that kind of stuff, right? And sometimes it just seems like you're just going. And sometimes we don't have the chance to ask ourselves the question, am I striving towards holiness? Right? And what is that going to take? Sometimes we let things go on that maybe we know we need to change, but we don't, because maybe we don't feel like we have the time to, we don't have the energy to, whatever the case may be. But the question isn't necessarily, are you perfect? The question is, are you striving towards holiness? And I think it's a question you have to ask. You have to not only ask yourself, but also when you get your partner later on, ask your partner over and over again, right? Make sure, because here's the thing that I've realized is that if you leave something unturned, if you let something fester in you, some sin that festers in you, Satan will take that and exploit it big time, right? And if it blows up a TC, that's when it's going to blow up. And so, be aware. Ask the hard questions. Ask each other those hard questions, and pray for each other. And whatever God brings to your mind that you need to change, that you need to work on it. Okay, I can't strive how important that is, because when you are striving towards holiness, God will help not only protect you, but I think what He's doing through you will be magnified that much more. But if you leave one crack open, and sometimes by the grace of God, something doesn't happen, which is by His grace. But sometimes if you leave that one crack, something can explode. That's not a good thing. Next, a lot of you have talked about this already, willing to listen. But the fact is, as a team captain, you're not just there to talk the whole time. You're there to lead, and that does involve some talking, but also leading means listening to what some people are saying around you, and being aware of what's the feel of your team like. I mean, there are times when there are some captains that I've seen who are so oblivious to how their team is reacting. They're like, go, go, go. They're all out there. They're doing the cheer thing. They're doing everything. They're like hyperactive up the wazoo. But the whole team is just dead, and they don't see it. But they're still kind of so focused in on, I gotta do this, I gotta be this, I gotta be this, and they're not aware of what's happening with their team. And so, be one to listen. Be observant of what's happening around you. One of the phrases I use is, what's your peripheral vision like? Sometimes we just get so focused here, we don't see what's over here. So the question is that how is your vision over here? Do you see what's happening out here, yes or no? Right? What's your peripheral vision like? That's a question that I always ask.